all right. Today is National, sorry about that. Today is National Camera Day. Almost damaged mine because I'm on Facebook Live now at the moment. By the way, today is National Handshake Day. So, Crispin, shake hands, man.
All right, man.
You know, your hands clean, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. Smell them, make sure. All right, so today is National Handshake Day, and we just did the National Handshake thing ourselves. All right, now, a lot of stuff in the news. First story that I want to comment on is the story with Peter Wickham and Mr. Bobby Morris. Now, Mr. Morris accused Mr. Wickham of essentially selecting districts that were favorable to the opposition party in terms of the cadres poll. And Mr. Wickham has countered and responded by saying that it's preposterous, suggests that cadres will abandon its professional ethics and go in search of specific areas where Mr. Stewart was unpopular in pursuit of a predetermined outcome. And he has challenged Mr. Morris to identify the specific polling districts that were used and that were biased. And he says if he's unable to do so, then the decent thing to do is to apologize for attempting to sully the professional reputation of cadres. Now, the question would arise, how far do you have to go to find areas that would make the government look unpopular? You know?
Wow.
So, you know, I'm not sure that any government, you have difficulty finding any government areas that a government would be unpopular. So I'm not sure how you go about finding areas where a government is unpopular. And if by inference you're saying that they deliberately sought out areas where the opposition was popular, then isn't that in a sense an admission of the popularity of the opposition? I'm just using, you know,
you're just asking.
I'm using logic here.
Yeah.
Because if you tell me you found all these areas where the opposition is popular, it does raise a couple of questions then, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just using logic here, right? Right, Peter? Yeah. Logic. All right. That's one story I want to get out of the way. So Wickham and Morris, we'll see how that runs. The other thing is, people. I see that people are running to get as many things bought as possible to avoid the National Social Responsibility Levy.
You have until what, Saturday?
Yeah, man. You got to get a car. And boy, go and buy that car, buy that TV,
a loan.
buy that fridge, get that loan. No, not a loan.
No.
You pay for loans? I don't think so.
No.
Loans
are okay. No, I mean loans to get.
Yeah. But people, you got to get the loan. Boy, you got credit unions must be working overtime all night long. You know. Let's approve this one, approve that one, approve it. All right. When you think about it, people are in a rush, boy. Listen, let me get some things bought. I needed to. These things have been delaying buying because you know the price might go up by, well, some people say 10, some say 15, some say it could even go as high as 25% by the time you add on the VAT on top of everything else, you know, and the social responsibility levy, and then the VAT. And then, you know, I mean, as a merchant, you might want to say, well, boy, let me take the chance here now and, you know, add a little something for myself. I mean, you couldn't really get vexed with a fella if he did that. What do you think about that?
I agree with you.
You know?
Yeah, today and tomorrow.
Yeah. So today and tomorrow, it's a shopping day.
No, what's that day? What's that famous day in the U.S. now where all they have to close the stores and get security?
There's a no tax day, man. Yeah.
Is it Black Friday?
Black Friday, man. You know,
Tomorrow's actually is fitting.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Black Friday in Barbados, boy. Look out for it, man. Shopping like nothing else. And then Mr. Safri says there are over 1,000 vagrants on the street.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are hungry. When I hear the numbers that the YWCA, Tamita Griffith and her people doing some amazing work.
Yeah.
When I hear the number of people that they feed every morning, I go like, wow.
Yeah. I've privileged to see the line.
Were you in the line?
No.
No?
One morning and at night time, and I was shocked at the amount of people lining up for food in town.
And then up in our own fellow Rotarian, the Trini gal, you know, yeah. She's in charge of a feeding program up at Heather up at St. Dominic's, and they feed a couple hundred kids every morning. So you know,
amazing.
yeah. So it's a pretty thing. And then that's a good thing though. You know, it's great that organizations like YWCA, Mrs. Safri and the Homeless Association, and also the Catholic community are feeding all of these hungry children who are going without a meal. My question is, what happens to the kids when it's vacation time? You know, are they going to be able to continue these programs? Do they continue? What happens on Saturdays and Sundays?
Yeah.
You know, for example.
And I heard Mrs. Safri making the point about the number of pregnant women on the streets.
On the street, can you imagine that? So we're the fathers, we're the men who impregnated these women. What, you know, come on, guys. You know, we got to step up. We can't let our, you know, our reputation as men, our gender, you know, be so disparaged. You have a responsibility to, you know, stand by your unborn child and by the mother of your child, and at least provide the support. But well, there you have it. Those are things that are not necessarily the news. But I certainly am watching this situation with Messrs. Wickham and Morris. But that was a pretty strong.
The man sample, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He came back strong, boy. He came back with guns blazing. Maybe I shouldn't use that analogy because after what happened in Stevens Hill, and by the way, I mean, I opened up my WhatsApp and like boom, boom, boom. Everybody was sending me a photograph of this man covered in blood, the ground.
I received video.
You know, and video too. And the problem was I was just about to eat my dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really, do we need to? We can carry the story, but do we really need to send the graphic photos and circulate them all over the place? You know, what about the family? What about kids who see that kind of stuff, and so on and so forth? Anyhow, there you have it. That's a mouthful. That's not necessarily the news. Brought to you by
Nats Home Furnishing.
Good morning, Nats.